This instruction demonstrates how to process new journal transactions. JAMIS Prime uses journal transactions to create, view, and manage financial batches that would not originate in a subledger. Go to the Journal Transactions form and click the new record icon to process a transaction. Journal transactions are commonly used for expensing prepayments, finalizing balance write-offs, and accruals. To process a journal transaction, you create a batch to ensure proper organization, security, and audit control over the data. When creating new journal transactions, the module defaults to GL and should not be changed. Complete the summary information for the transaction date, description, ledger, and control total. When you enter the transaction date, the post date automatically defaults. The post period should only be changed by selecting the corresponding transaction date. For the description, adopt a standard format for descriptions across the organization to aid in reporting, search, and operations. Helpful data to include in journal transaction descriptions are reference numbers and reasons. Enter the control total, which is the sum of your debits or the sum of your credits that will be entered in the details. Under Details, to add the debit and credit transactions, click the Add Row icon and complete the fields. Enter the complete information for each transaction. Select the job and cost element, or select account. Enter the transaction description with helpful reference information. Select the appropriate incurred date. Record the quantity with a transaction when applicable. Quantity is used to track financial value and physical quantities such as units of inventory or materials. Quantity is often paired with a unit cost to calculate the total cost for inventory and project-related transactions. Provide a credit amount to record the increase in a liability or equity account or a decrease in an asset account. Credit amount contributes to the total credit balance of the journal batch. Click the Add Row icon to add a line for the debit amount. Select the job and cost element, or select account. Enter the transaction description with helpful reference information. Select the appropriate incurred date. Record the quantity. Enter the debit amount to record the increase in an asset or expense account or a decrease in a liability or equity account. After entering all transactions, save. When you are ready to release and post the transaction to the general ledger, click Remove Hold. Remove Hold changes the batch status from on hold to balanced and prepares the batch for processing. After removing the hold, review the transaction for accuracy. Check the transaction date and financial period. When all information for the transaction is correct, click Release to post the journal entry. The operation has completed message confirms the transaction and the status changes to posted. Journal transactions are utilized in JAMIS Prime to create, view, and manage financial batches that would not originate in a subledger.